Make sure I'm on the right screen as well. Yes. Oof. Okay. That's the part I'm always scared about, you know?
It's always
All
a
right.
fun
So
one.
welcome everybody to the winners bracket final. Are you good to go, sir?
I am, man. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Uh,
So I'll start with Rain if you don't mind this time.
sure.
Rain bringing with them a Shimakaze unique upgrade, 12-kilometer torps, uh, 420 Blaze It All Hargumo, Daring, followed by a Mosfet unique upgrade, Stalingrad reload, Salem reload, Minotaur reload, and also Radar. Yep, makes sense. Burgon, and finally a Sniper Spect Montana. What do we have for Shaft?
One second, I just want to point out that is in fact a radar Salem will not have access to the hydroacoustic search, so if he's sat in a smoke screen, he might suffer. So Shaft in the
That's
red
true.
here, going to be running a Grozovoy with the unique upgrade in slot 6. They have behind that a Yu Yang, who's running Shift and Silence, as well as Smoke. He's probably going to be smoking up this Minotaur here, who is of course running full radar, along with RPF and improved consumable duration. Wait, is that cooldown or duration? I think it's cooldown. Yeah, it's cooldown, the two-pointer.
Yeah.
They have a Conqueror with that, who's going to be running mostly tanky stuff. He's going to take the improved repair party readiness skill, so he can get that heal back, so he can pump out that super heal sooner. They have a Moskva,
Yep.
who's going to be moving up towards the big cap, who's running DCP mod slot 1, and then he's also going to be running slot 6 legendary module. Behind that, we have a Salem, who's also going to be running the radar. Full, like, standard Salem stuff. And then behind that, we
Hmm.
have a Kremlin, who is running he's not running DCP mod slot 1. He's running the, the module one. Words are hard, Zath. Words are
Main
hard.
Armaments Mod 1.
Yes, that one. Followed by a Moskva with a legendary module and a Haragumo running up the 10 line with the full smoke build.
Yes. Vertar Gumo, the front launcher, or sorry, his only torpedo launcher, 740 hit points. That's a bad roll.
That's like 1 HE salvo.
Yes, pretty much. So,
We love having our torpedo tubes roll a low HP in the finals of a competitive tournament, don't we, Sam?
the only thing we love better than that is detonations.
Oh, yes.
Chief Shimakaze, one of his torpedoes is under 1,000 as well, one of his launchers.
He's got 3 of them, it's
I
fine.
mean, yeah. And then Yu Yang also bad roll at the front, 665. Almost a satanic roll there.
Devil torpedoes.
Yes. Simply Carl's Grozovoy both are under 1,000, so ouch.
We didn't mention this, by the
Must
way. The banned ships for this series, Shaft banned the Khabarovsk and Rain banned the Des Moines, and that's why we're going to be seeing so much of this Minotaur
Salem.
smoke play.
Yep.
Salem
Hence
too,
why I'm
yeah.
also seeing a lot of Salems.
Look at that wall of torpedoes heading towards that smoke screen. They're not going to connect or anything, but look at them anyway.
I mean, what else are you going to look at? Intaro in the Daring does go into the C cap, though. He is radared, so I don't think he's going to get the cap.
Yeah, we have radars back and forth all across the map. Haragumo taking a big chunk somewhere. Oh yes, the green one over at A. He's getting pounded. He's kind of caught full
Yes.
broadside in front of a Minotaur. Ooh.
This is a feels bad moment. Renamed user strikes again.
Really, user goes
Just like
down.
that. 4 minutes. Rain loses their first player. It's almost like we're playing ranked battles. Death in
Not
4
enough,
minutes. Can you believe it?
not enough curve first for ranked. Well, the 9-10 line push is underway. Haragumo, Salem, and Kremlin just walking at speed as fast as they can.
Well, I mean, they might as well. The bigger question is, what are they seeing? A whole lot of nothing.
They've seen the Salem, they've seen the Moskva, and they've seen the Daring. They've seen everything
Mhm.
there. They know that those 4
Yeah.
ships are there,
Yep.
but currently they see nothing.
They currently see nothing, but yeah, all of their ships have been accounted for. All of Rain ships have been. So Shaft knows at least the general deployment of what Rain is doing. Looks like it's Russian has decided to stop at the Kremlin.
I
I
think he
guess
just
he
got caught
wants
up against the
to.
island briefly.
Hmm. Oh, you mean like the island reached out and grabbed him?
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They do that.
Yeah, they do.
And then you sit and then you spend the next 2 minutes complaining, I'm nowhere near it.
Yep.
I think we're reworking a bunch of the maps at the minute, though. Well, I say we. Wargaming are reworking a bunch of the maps to change the island collision mechanics to more accurately match the shorelines.
Yes.
Oof!
Oh, gotta smash the trash. Getting smashed himself. That was the Stalingrad. I was following him fixing to talk about this. I don't understand the decision just to go full send like that. Um,
Well,
that's a very feels bad moment.
so I think the plan was to put him up against the bottom of Seacaps Island, while
Sure.
you have the Kremlin and Salem pushing up. But now this push is going nowhere, and the Daring can go take the cap because, well, he already has the cap, but yeah. But now you can rotate everything back to pen in this push.
Yeah, I feel like it was too early to move them up there, especially when you know the Stalingrad is there. Like, yeah, that just hurt to watch. Well, that means Rain answers back with a kill of their own. And Vert now being shot at by a few things.
Yeah, I just went and had a look at his torpedoes to see if they're still intact. They are still intact
Hmm.
for now.
For now. Um, it's interesting watching Intaro just open watering there, Vert open watering, and you get the feeling, these are really good players, and they're doing things that in a random battle gets punished.
I mean, they have been punished so far. They lost their Haragumo like immediately. They just lost their Moskva immediately. The punishment is definitely happening in this game. Reda comes out from the open watering Minotaur while decapping that Yu Yang, forcing him out.
Right. No, I'm talking about just the Daring and the Haragumo specifically, just those two ships open watering. But yeah, Ripri's in trouble with the Yu Yang. He's gonna have to find a way out of this radar, but he's like very slowly doing it. Or amazing not getting punished by the Conqueror.
The Kremlin is going on an adventure.
Yeah, he's going to try to get into the cap, but also like
Shoot the
try to
Salem.
minimize, yeah, his incoming damage. But he is showing broadside to Ship Shady Stalingrad, who's currently down a turret right now, and rip that Salem.
Yeah, died to a Montana salvo. He was kind of broadside to it.
Yeah, I don't understand that decision making there, but you know, okay. Taro's just gonna go right up to its Russian. He's gonna actually hit the brakes, pop the smoke. This is interesting. I thought he was just gonna just go straight at him and torp him up, but nope.
Where are all the torps? Beguine kills the Yu Yang. Okay, Yu Yang got respotted somehow. We got hard spotted by the Shimakaze in the face.
Yes, yeah. I think that they just butt spotted or whatever. Okay, there's one rack of Torsom and Taro. They're pretty much all gonna miss. Speaking of battleships and destroyers, Vert popping his smoke right in front of renamed users Montana. Ah, Vert's torpedoes are gone.
Of course they are. Of course they
Of
are.
course they are.
That's not the best of situations.
Nope. Vert
I
switched
assume
to
there's.
AP for a little bit for more damage, but he loses sight.
I think Vert might be a little bit dead. There's a Moskva in his face and a Montana up his butt. He has no torpedoes available because they're being destroyed because he low rolled them.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's in danger. And there he is. Clicking begins.
Well, and Taro is also being clicked on in his daring. Grozovoy
Ta-da.
and Kremlin. Daring tries to smoke up, but the Moskva's here to say, I have a radar, by the way.
Yes, I win. Still, they have whittled down that Kremlin quite a bit.
They have. They've also whittled down the rest of the team a lot, including the Minotaur that just exploded. But he traded for the opposing Minotaur. Just
Wow. Hot Minotaur on Minotaur action over at A.
Yeah, both of them dying full broadside to each other.
Stash Mullet's going to take one of these torpedoes. I think they're Shimas.
Nope.
Nope. I'll steal no luck.
So now
And
it's him
Russian.
versus the Shima.
It's Russian. Gets a heal off. Turns into this island behind Inting on purposes. Moskva. Gets a heal off.
Salem radar comes out, picks up both the Kremlin and Moskva.
Yep. So I feel like it's just a matter of time until this game's all but over. There we go. Montana shooting HE. No
That's
fires.
illegal.
Go figure. It's illegal. Wait, that's illegal.
Conqueror currently dealing with a Stalingrad on his broadside. By dealing with, I mean, losing a ton of health.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Yeah,
has a
Ship Shady's
Bedoyan.
been doing good work with that Stalingrad this game. Oof. Inting on purpose has decided to do just that, and he's going straight at the Salem, eating all the citadels for it. Well, let's watch the Montana salvo. And we know it's coming.
Boop.
I think at this point, Shaft has decided they've lost, huh?
They're probably aware.
Now the Kremlin comes out to take some Salem AP and do that.
And remove the Salem from existence.
Yes. And the Montana removes the Kremlin from existence. Can we stop the game now, please, guys, so we can get a triple death pick? Thanks. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
That's cheating. That's cheating, Zaf.
I know. Conqueror goes down to the Stalingrad.
This just leaves the Grozovoy.
All right, let's watch him get Robocopped.
Shooting in the water, accepting his fate.
Ta-da!
Close quarters expert for the Moskva to round it out.
Yes. All right, well, that's a death pick too, I guess. So, congratulations to Rain for that win. Wow.
Why does it still say Moya as the winner on my screen?
I don't know.
There we go. It fixed.
So, I only show the winner screen when we're done with the whole series. That way, it just makes it easier.
Well, I'm planning on using my winner scene eventually as the channel point prediction thingamajiggy that I eventually want to code. Like, so I'm
Mhm.
just getting in the habit of going to the winner scene after every game now because it also gives me little stream markers because I've coded it so that whenever I change to the game scene or the winner scene, it creates a stream marker. So I can like
Yeah.
when I do the highlighting, I can just dice it up immediately without having to sit there and like listen to the sound of my own voice for 2 hours waiting for the precise moment of a game start. You know what I mean?
Mhm. That would be too smart, and therefore I haven't done that.
It's the magic of StreamerBot.
Hmm.
I'm on the best of three
Yeah,
scene because I'm an idiot.
it's what?
I went to the best of three scene instead of the best of five scene because I'm dumb.
I was about to do that, and
I'm
I guess maybe I should
I'm
just.
deleting that. That scene's gone now. It doesn't exist in my OBS anymore. Unless we're gonna have a
Gonna.
surprise best of three after this. And it's like, ah yes, actually, yeah, come 3x for sure. No.
Right, the final boss appears.
Yeah.
Y'all thought you were done. Wrong.
Well, if you look in spectators, you'll see 3x Blood Legend sitting there lurking, waiting, with his COTS medal, his little
Hmm.
vials there too. Actually, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom,
Yep.
like, and Sriver,
Yep.
yeah, they're all lurking. They're all lurking.
Yep.
Three X are assembling, ready to challenge Rain. It's like cashing in the Money in the Bank contract in wrestling. You know what I mean? It's like we're here to cash in. We're going to challenge for the title right here, right now.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Oh man. Suppose I should go back to the training room in case they start again right away.
Yeah, they're a while away yet.
Yeah. 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 Problem. Hey, let's take a look at Discord, see if there's anything else I need to read or do things for. So, somebody in my chat was asking about the Kaba ban
Mm-hmm.
and why specifically ban the Kaba.
So, right. In this tournament, we have a set of limitations for ships. Of those
Hmm.
limitations, French DDs are not part of this tournament. So, if you want a destroyer for doing fast capping, Khabarovsk is your primary option to go to. Delny does not exist in this tournament either, so that one's out the window. So that leaves just Khabarovsk. So if you want to get somewhere fast for early spotting or early cap attempts, Khabarovsk is the way forward, and Rangers don't want to play against that.
Yeah. I mean, it's also, of course, got a heal. It's got 50 armor plating, 50 millimeter armor plating. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot that you can do with the Kaba. Um, and I think the important thing is that there's nothing else like it. So, like you said, by getting rid of the Kaba, you've effectively removed that entire strategy from Shaft, or from Shaft's abilities.
The other option is they might just be objectively banning the ship that they think worse because they don't need a ban.
Hmm. My favorite is when they do that and they ban like something ridiculous that would never be banned.
Yoshino,
So, like, for
Hyodo,
example, Yeah, exactly. Like in this one, I would say Zhao, right? Or um, what have we not really seen much
Trump.
of this tournament? Hindenburg, ban the Hindenburg.
Oh yeah, that exists. I saw a few of them in the early days of the tournament, but that's you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't really seen. I don't think I saw any of them at all.
Well, we do have 9 out of 9 ready for Rain, 8 out of 9 ready for Shaft. We are almost getting ready to get into our game number 2, which will be taking place on Northern Waters, which I did the voiceover for
That's
COTS
right.
for, and then they removed they removed Northern Waters from the COTS map pool, and I was sad because I didn't get to listen to my own voice anymore.
Womp womp.
I know, right?
They're asking about rating up. It looks like Shaft has said that they are ready to go. All right, and we are going.
Indeed, we are. Well, you
On.
can run us in this one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just waiting for the team lineup to show, so I make sure I get to the correct scene. I think I got it. Nope, 50-50 shot. Oh no, I did it. I did get it right. Cool. All right, guys, here we go. Winner bracket. Sorry, winner bracket final. Game two, best of five. Rain versus Shaft. Rain bringing with them a unique upgrade Gearing, Torpedo Spect, a unique upgrade Harugumo, um, regular Bearing Woosta with range. Oh, I love seeing a range Wooster. So much fun to play with. Uh, Manitar, unique upgrade Mosfa, second unique upgrade Mosfa, Mecklenburg, and Montana. There's that Mecklenburg again. Interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
so as I previously mentioned in another series, Mecklenburg is exceedingly good at popping Minotaurs out of existence and farming out bow tanking cruisers like such as Moskvas and Stalingrads. However, there's only one of those in this game, so he's going to be the one that suffers. So a Shaft lineup
Right.
starting off, Haragumo going to be running the legendary smoke mod, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Unique upgrade in the Grozovoy as well, along with Fearless Brawler. Getting a little bit of gun DPM
Mm-hmm.
out of that. Conqueror for Mustache Mullet going to be running a very tanky build with the improved heal cooldown. Musker with a unique upgrade and DCP mod on in slot 1. Okay. Wooster for what is that? Abax? Abax there. He's going to be running
Yep.
just a reload mod, nothing unusual like consumable duration. Montana, we're going full Tonky. We got Minotaur with his radar. He's going to be with a Daring, a Simply Collar, and a rather standard build. And a Gearing to smoke up, said Minotaur. Also going to be running the unique upgrade as well.
Yep. So one thing I want to comment on is Woosta. So the unique upgrade on Wooster gives them an extra of each consumable and also decreases the reload time of those consumables by 20%. Why do you think we're not seeing that in favor of, say, a reload or range?
It goes to slot 5, I think. Does it go
It's
to
a
slot
slot
6?
6, actually.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I think it's just not worth the DPM loss, I guess. But also,
Hmm.
Auto has been running. Well, Rain have been running the range mod Wooster in this specific position, which has allowed them to farm quite far distant targets with it. So they can get a lot of damage
Mhm.
raining down onto bow tanking Moskvas, as we've been saying. There's a nice
Yep.
spot that they found basically south of the B cap that allowed them to farm out the Moskva all the way at the C1 island from the middle, which was kind of disgusting, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, the one that renamed users go into right now.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Radar up, vert caught,
Red caught
and that
very deep, actually.
means, yeah, that means Avex is going to get caught as well. There it is. First salvo's in on vert. We didn't talk about torpedo rolls. This time vert did much better.
Mm.
Good job, vert.
Yeah, as we all know, RNG is very skill based.
Yes. Look at all these torpedoes coming into the smoke here. The sheep is Barely. Ooh, that's a brown alert. Also,
Montana
radar
salvo
approaching
towards the
him.
Worcester.
I'm sorry, what? Oh,
Ooh!
oh, oh, oh. That happened.
Yep, that was the Montana
That
salvo
absolutely.
towards the Worcester I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you said something on the booster when I was looking at the sheep's torpedoes, and I just happened to turn and look at the right time. Oof. And once again, a kill in less than 4 minutes. This time, Rain gets the kill.
Radar's coming out over on the 910 line. We're going to have Minotaurs both spotting each other and their DDs. This is going to be messy. We've got Mecklenburg here to pop, said Minotaur. Should he so be... Well, he's looking for it. Salvo comes out,
Oof.
rocks in the way.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
Return fire towards Rain's Minotaur. Let's see if we get anything from that. Nah, nothing.
Yeah, he's already turning away, so he should be all right.
Very explosive gameplay when two Minotaurs running at each other in a smoke screen. Like both the radars come out, and then it's just like, all right, who's exploding?
Mecklenburg tapping on its Russian's Montana shoulder there. Well, Shaft does get A for free. Just walk right in, grabs it. That's easy. But down that Wooster early, that hurts.
Yeah, one of these ships getting dev struck 3 minutes in is never a fun time.
No. No, and the problem was I was watching it closely when Vert got radared. Obviously, he says I'm radared. And the Wooster immediately stopped. AVAX immediately just stopped. And then, of course, the radar eventually enveloped him. The problem is, because he stopped, he really didn't have any chance to go, right?
Yeah,
And
Worcester is very sluggish off the mark.
yes, exactly. So I feel like that was a mistake trying to stop. He should have just turned out and ran away. Oh well.
Just waiting for the next
Another mech.
explosive development.
Yeah, another mech salvo coming in on Montana. For amazing, just farming from long range with his Minotaur. He's missing, but feels good.
C
And he
cap
does grab the
flipped.
C cap.
Rain have turned their
Well,
Moskva around, by the way. It's C1. He's just like, alright, push into me, I dare you.
yeah, I mean it's kind of interesting because what happened in the middle, it's like, all right, now Shaft is kind of forced to play on the sides, but do you really want to push at a cap that you already own?
Well, Daring getting radared by the Minotaur currently over at C. Looks like it might be a painful experience considering the
Oof.
Daring is also on his broadside as well.
Yeah, Formazing just got smacked. More Montana shells coming in for him.
Yeah, but they traded a lot of health out that Daring there, so...
Oh yeah. Yep, smash got smashed.
Well, there's the Montana salvo you were talking about. Let's see what this does.
Pretty good.
Ooh!
Pretty good. Not enough, but pretty good. Wait, there's more. Nope.
Blind fire trying to come in and trying to guess which way he went.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I mean, he's low. You might as well. Especially you got nobody else to shoot at. And Taro farming at long range for a little bit.
Antara caught an opposing radar, but he's not really in a position where he can be very much touched. Blind fire comes
Yeah.
again. That smoke screen. He's already left, but
Mm-hmm. Shaft wants that kill. We're even using a radar now to try to catch it. Formation opening up again now. So Montana's still looking that way. Formation gets the daring. Wow. Was he even spotted?
Guess so. I guess he smoked up and shot.
Yeah, he was smoked and shooting, but I mean, wow. You can see the use of that smoke mod if they're using the one with the smoke centers. Are you using that, by the way?
Yeah, I am. It's pretty strong.
So it makes it very easy to approximate where the ship is going to be because they'll most likely be close to those markers.
It also
So,
means that you don't lose the borders of the smoke screen in binocular view anymore.
hmm, really? Okay. That's very
Well,
helpful.
you lose the border of the smoke screen still, but you still have the indicator. You used to be like it
Hmm.
used to show the edges of a smoke screen when you were looking at them, and then they removed that. And now it's
Hmm.
but now we have this mod instead, which is just one of those many mods I think should be part of the base game. We talk about this all the
Hmm.
time. So Moskva, the shaft Moskva is being walked upon by Montana currently.
Yeah, it looks like Rain has just basically said, all right, well, let's just go in and end this. So, yeah, we've got a Mosfa. That Mosfa has turned around. That was on the Sea Island. Now coming in and just, yeah, that happened.
Obligatory exploding Moskva. This is
But that's
not a
that's
good
how you push,
position
though.
for
You
shaft
push
right now.
together so that the ship has no way to deal with both sides. So that was smart.
So the Haragumo and Grozovoy have been trying for the last like 5 minutes to farm out this Moskva. Imagine how much easier this would have been to do with a booster.
Yep.
They've committed a lot of time on this from several ships, including the Conqueror as well, and they just haven't been able to do anything because oh, never mind, there's a big brawl happening again.
Both of them have just basically said to heck with this, and they're just opening up now, open watering. Torpedoes are coming into him, though. Vert
Yeah, I
might
don't
take
see
a
a dodge
torp.
angle on that. He's
No.
taking two.
He's two. Bye-bye, Vert.
They do get the Moskva for it eventually.
Okay, well, at least they did that.
I think it might be too little, too late though.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah, that
look
early
what
loss
Rain
of that
have.
Worcester.
Look what Rain have pouring out of the A cap right now. They have Worcester,
Mm-hmm.
Montana, Moskva, all of them on full HP, pushing towards this poor Grozovoy who is now about to,
Die.
yeah.
I love how they're leading with the Worcester, too. They don't care. They're like, yep, we won this. GG's. Now, is he at the range where Arturo's better off just saying broadside to the conch?
I don't know about that one. We saw what happened when a Worcester said broadside earlier.
Well, that was farther away. The point I'm getting at is the Worcester's so narrow.
Conquer
At a
short fuse?
certain point, yeah, well, right. At a certain point, the AP will go through it, but
Not with a
Conch's
short
AP
fuse.
is, yeah.
Amazing finally might be about to go down. Finally get him, but they lose the gearing for it, so it's a bit of a wash, really.
Yep.
Just gonna leave Zill and his Minotaur
Mustache.
1v1ing, 2v1ing a Mecklenburg and a Haragumo.
Yeah, you might as well, right? 1 minute to go.
Boop!
Whoa, foo, foo. Caught that one.
I think that was intentional at that point. I think it was a go
Yeah,
next
I think
moment.
so too. Get to the next battle faster.
Well, he has that short fuse on that Worcester that we're talking about. And it all bounces in various directions.
Hmm. Not ready for the conch, so I'll just go and take a screenshot of the death pick of the dying Minotaur. The propeller's out of the water. That looks cool.
Well, Rain advancing the lead to 2-0 up in our finals here in WoWs Classic Season 6.
Best of three, so we could be done after the next game.
Mr. 5.
Or it's best of five, so we could be done. Yeah.
Oh, did you say
So
first of 3 or best of 3? I don't know.
I said best of three. I meant to say best of five because they're about to get to three, but word salad in my head. Good times.
Understandable. I also have difficulty wording. Yay, wording. Wording is now a word.
Words are tough.
They are.
Wording is a word.
It is now, anyway. You know what else is a word? Yeet. I'm throwing codes at chat again.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Hang on. Exclamation mark tickets.
That's right. You gotta make sure you get your code back.
Damn right. I'm not giving it a my chat. I'm having that code for myself if I win it.
Because you totally need that on your account, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We do. You know what it's like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, map number 3 that we're going to be preparing for will be taking place on Tears of the Desert, everybody's favourite map if you're playing a cruiser. Or at least it used to be before they rotated it. Still not the most comfortable thing in the world to play as a cruiser, I have to say.
No.
You just generally tend to end up with stacks of dead cruisers positioned around the A1 island, and then a couple more cruisers positioned around the J10 island, and then it's just a mountain of death.
My favorite is that island all the way up at A1, and you just watch that standoff take place, right? And you're like, all right, at some point somebody's gonna move. The problem is it's in the corner of the map, so it's very hard to get that on camera while covering other parts of the battle. And so you look away, and the moment you look away is when that move happens, right? And you're just like, dang it, I missed it.
I once spent 15 solid minutes watching a Kleber on Land of Fire.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to go rush a Des Moines. He never went. He never went. I look at the other side of the map. I look at the other side of the map for 10 seconds.
He goes.
He goes.
Yep. Hashtag streamer life, guys.
It's like, I'm not missing this Claire brush. I'm not missing. Oh, what died over there? God damn it, the Claire brush. God damn it. It's always the way. It's always the way.
Mm-hmm. Well, both teams have decided to send somebody out of the training room just to be safe. So I have a feeling we're gonna be waiting a little bit longer than the gap between the first and second game.
That's fine. They're probably just respecting ships, moving commanders around. These are very differently played maps. And obviously you have a limited selection of your special commanders, but you have the pilot doubloons to respect them. But you want your unique captain on your Grozvoy and your Moskva and your Stalingrad. You want the same captain on all three of them. It's like, yeah. Same with your Worcester and your Des Moines and your Gearing.
Well, and it's also a good idea just to make sure, you're running dead flags and whatever else too, so. It's almost like they were listening. A whole bunch of Shaft players just left.
Clearly what they're doing, Zath, is they're relogging to optimize their spawn order. That's definitely a thing that players do.
I remember one season of King of the Sea, and 07, just to make a point of it, they restarted their computers, their entire computer, after every game.
Oh, God.
So all of them left. And then a couple minutes later, just bit by bit, they just kind of filed back in.
See, I'm the opposite, where if my PC is running fine right now, don't touch anything. Don't restart it. I have things the way I like them. I don't want them to change. Thank you.
Do you remember, I don't know if this was a thing on your side ever, but I remember playing Supremacy League, which is of course before King of the Sea started. That's what we used to do, and we would purposely all count in and join the training room at the same exact moment,
Just to mess with people.
just to mess with people. Yeah, that was fun, right? We'll just everybody ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go, and like, you know, the whole team shows up.
So what we used to do. No, I didn't. I didn't used to do what spectators used to do before I was a commentator and all that kind of stuff. Is we used to have. Was it there was they used to have an aircraft carrier on each team, and their job was to go sink themselves immediately.
Yep, yep, I did that.
And then we got
Um,
special spawns for the tier ones, so you just had to go ram somebody instead. And then somehow people still managed to miss the ram occasionally.
I trolled Raptor once. I started in reverse, and, and because of that, we were actually like, I think it took like an extra minute for us to both die. He was not amused. I was having fun. Oh god.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
a lot
when
of
when
options
it
you can shoot the tier ones, but yeah. Back when friendly fire used to be a thing, which they removed for
right.
no reason.
But the problem with that, of course, is you give away your position and stuff like that. You might get spotted. So, that wasn't ideal either. But yeah, my favorite was definitely, team killing yourself with the Ryujo.
Took a long time.
Yep.
That was before automatic Damacon for CVs.
Well, right, because what you would have to do is you would have to launch your torpedoes, set yourself on flood, and then launch your dive bombers, and then drop on yourself. And if you do it just right, you burn out after all of your planes have left, so that you're not providing any spotting for the team. Also, like accidental spotting. So, a lot involved
It
in
was
making
so
tournaments work in the
cursed.
past. And back then, we couldn't see enemy teams. We could only see the team we were spectating for. We didn't have consumable module viewers or anything like that.
Build
Captain
viewer,
build.
spotted indicator we didn't even have.
Man,
Like,
those were the
actually
dark
figuring
ages.
out if a ship was spotted, you had to press the 1, 2, and 3 keys, and it's got a massive render delay on it.
Well, before that was even a thing. Why is so and so spotted? I don't know. I guess they're radaring. Like there's just so much of that.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the radar ranges or anything like. We like, and the majority of this comes from like 2 people. One of them being Totaro. If you guys like all the mods that we use to make this full spectating experience, I highly recommend going to support Totaro on his Ko-fi page or Kofi,
Hmm.
whatever it's pronounced, because like. That
Yeah,
man has done so much work for the competitive scene, it's not even funny. That man's put in more work for the competitive scene than the majority of wargaming combined.
that's awesome. I had no idea. That's cool.
I know build viewers his, spot indicator, score timer he runs,
Oh,
the depth charge markers, the submarine ping indicator, like all of your
oh, that's
favorite
so
mods
helpful.
basically.
Hmm.
It's the man is just it's a machine.
Remember back when I remember in Supremacy, smoke fire, there was no penalty for that. So you would literally throw a North Carolina or an Amagi
Oh
in
god.
Benson smoke, and you had to super calculate if somebody, as soon as you get spotted, who's going to shoot at you from where, and you had to call out, "Oh, there's an Amagi in this smoke. Watch out!"
Well, yeah, well, back
Absolutely
then
nutty.
radar was instant. There was no render delay. So one ship radars, everything shoots you before you accelerate away.
That's right. That's right. And so in the competitive scene, everybody knows, okay, I'm going to radar this spot. And of course, this spot you can't click on the mini map because that
No,
wasn't
no,
there
it's just the
either.
square. You just pinging the square.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
in one of these 3 squares. He's like on the center point of these 3 squares combined.
We used to say this that square 7, that square 9, or to so that people had an idea of which corner or part of the square we're talking about
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yeah, that was rough. Well, next game
Yeah,
could be the last, huh?
could Shaft work their way towards a reverse sweep, or are we going to see a straight 3-0 from Rain? Let's find out here in the finals of WoW's Classic Tournament.
Yep. First, I have to, have the correct scene. There we go. All right. Well, here we go. Game three, Rain versus Shaft. Best of five. Could be all dunsies for us. Let's take a look at Rain's setup. They've got a unique upgrade, Shimakaze for all the torpedo spam, 12-kilometer torps. Uh, Unique upgrade, gearing with torpedo build, your standard daring build, a standard, I would say standard Venezia build, but using reload instead of range. Minotaur, Manitar, I'm sure. Yeah. Unique upgrade Moskva, second unique upgrade Moskva, Kremlin, full tanky and DCP module in slot one, and then a Bergon, also DCP module in slot one. What do we see for Shaft?
So, Shaft are going to be starting out with that unique upgrade Grozvoy we've been seeing so much of, along with
Hmm.
Haragumo for Vert, again running the full smoke. How much is your torpedo rules? Oh, wow, that's that's a bad HP roll on those torpedo tubes. Vert, man.
533. 533. And keep in mind, he's running, he's running main armaments mod 1, so that's actually boosted.
Yeah, that's a 1.5 times multiplier. He would have started with like 3. That's like minimum roll territory. That's awful. Wow.
Yes.
Kremlin a bit Russian
Completely
behind
botched.
that. Along with Stalingrad running range mod. Verd, I feel bad for you, man. Conqueror there with his improved heal cooldown and curing legendary module. Made on Minotaur for Zill. And finally the Grozavoy, as we mentioned, or in the legendary
Yeah, look at
module.
his front torpedo launcher.
Which one? The Grozavoy?
Yeah.
Oh god, what the? 500 on that
Man,
one as
they
well.
rolling all the botches there, all the ones. Ouch. Oh well.
What a
Can you
sheep get on
imagine
his
like
subs. Yeah, sheep there with a full complement, nearly 3,000 HP on one launcher. He's got more HP. He's got 10 times the amount of HP, basically.
yeah. Yep. So GG's. But can you imagine like playing this game competitively and just holding that tab key and just saying, ah, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
anyway, Shaft opting for looks like a AC strategy. They're gonna back the Grozavoy in, probably to be
Well, he's seen the
a
Kremlin.
Sazada. Yeah. Well, and you would expect a Moskva to be at that, that typical spot. So, I'm not surprised to see that Grozavoy thinking, maybe I just won't. But he could have backed in just to try to bait a radar.
Well, the Kremlin's going to go for the classic Grosser Kerfuss position. Obviously, Kremlin's
Yeah,
slightly tankier.
yeah. I saw a Schlieffen try doing that.
I,
Did not go well for
I've
them.
seen everything there. I've seen Kremlin, GK, Stalingrad, Minotaur, DDs of all various shapes and sizes, Klebers.
Uh-huh.
Like, putting a ship above that island is only ever viable from the northern spawn, but they're going to rotate the Moscow around with it, and now they can have this dirty little crossfire angle on this Minotaur if he ever gets caught on this radar, which he is in range of, and the Kremlin can potentially get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kremlin is taking some hits early on, trying to get to that position, but now that island is his.
Interestingly, he's not facing the usual way of sea ships there. I usually see
Yeah,
ships
his
with their
bow
bow
is looking
towards
at
here.
sea.
But that means that they can hold off this Stalingrad push indefinitely.
Which is probably why they did that. But, I mean, Shaft is doing well over at A. Radar goes up, does not catch Zill's Minotaur.
No, they do find the gearing, briefly.
Mm-hmm. Taro's daring taking some hits. He might have taken a torp.
Where
DCP is
did the
down.
Grozovoy's health go?
It's a good question. Must have been Stalingrad or Moskva radar.
Yeah, it's on cooldown though.
Yeah,
So
Moskva
Moscow
radar.
Radar plus Daring Guns plus maybe a Conqueror salvo. Burgoyne salvo even.
Burgon. Probably a Burgon salvo, yeah.
There is no Conqueror. I've imagined a Conqueror. Oh, no, there is. It's on the red team, yeah.
Yes, they shot themselves.
Friendly fire is back, boys. You heard it here first. Twitch.tv/LordZath.
Hey. Oh, Gangrang is being just farmed a little bit by the Wooster, but that's gonna take forever.
Gently tickled, currently.
Yep. Well, I guess the question is, what's Chef gonna do at A? Now that they've pulled the cap,
Try to find a
they
way to
got the
farm out
radar
a
out.
Kremlin?
So, I mean, do you wrap? Do you push around to get behind, or do you go into the middle, try to get that Kremlin out?
Well, you're pushing into Shima Venezia with a Grozovoy and a Gearing, so it's not going to be exactly comfortable.
No, nope. But Shaft does pull out the Minotaur, get the radar off. Jeep is detected now. Venezia says, "Leave my buddy alone." Oh, look at this! Nice use of the smoke there by Repri. Roseboy is able to shoot for free, and that Kremlin looks like he just fired at Zill.
Oof, that's
That
a lot
hurt.
of damage on a sheep. Sheep going to go down
Yeah,
here, I think.
Yes, he is. Repri even getting involved on this, making sure that the Shimakaze does die. I like that decision. They know they're going to trade some health for it, but they need to secure the kill.
Moscow Radar comes out again, does see the Grozovoy, who is, already low.
Yeah, he did get a heal up. He's boosting away now. And smoking hits the brakes. Dodges a lot of incoming hate.
So the answer to the question you asked earlier is what they're going to wrap around the top, apparently. Force the Venezia away. This wouldn't be as doable if they didn't manage to get that Shimmer kill, so picking that up has been very important there.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that decision because now the Moskva doesn't feel comfortable there, right? And obviously the Kremlin's going to be forced to adjust as well.
Yeah, the Kremlin's still going to take forever to farm out. Maybe they'll look for
Oh,
a
yeah.
play to sort of like ram the Conqueror in the back of it, but...
Maybe. He is currently backing up and turning. Oh, maybe they're thinking they're going to catch the Grozovoy on the next radar. It's a minute away, though. Never mind. It's not going to work. Meanwhile, down to the south, it looks like rain is declining to push into Shaft's position. They're just going to kind of sit there.
They don't need to. They are holding 2 caps right now, so...
Yeah, despite being down a ship, they're about to take the lead as Stalingrad takes a torpedo.
I mean, Moskva and Burgoyne are just going to farm out the rest of Stalingrad, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the wall of torpedoes, plus the Minotaur. Radar comes out from the Stalingrad, does see the Minotaur. 0 damage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Kremlin of its Russian is moving.
Yeah, they're putting him in the center. I wonder if they're just going to try for the ram this time. There goes the Stalin. Speaking of trying things, it looks like the Grozerway was going to try for a little rear torpedo action on the Mossfu, but got detected on Hydro.
Look at Antaro's position. He's going to deny that ram from ever getting close.
Yeah. I don't like the decision to just stop and reverse with him, but renamed user is down a half now.
Meanwhile, renamed
Heal is
user has
available.
3/4 of his health, and renamed user has full health.
Yep.
This Venezia is keeping this Minotaur and Gearing distracted for a long time as well.
Yeah, Arto's doing a really nice job of that. Moss's Hydro is down.
Kremlin saw the daring, and now has to make a judgment call. Right, what do? Do I go forward? Do I reverse? How do I dodge this? I know there's a daring conga lining me right now. What do I do?
Right. And it looks to me like the answer is reverse. He's going to take one on the bow from that first set, and then he's probably going to take all these other ones. So he's gone.
It doesn't look like they're getting the trade. Grozovoy rush on the Moskva.
Yep. From the front. Does not get the kill.
He has another rocket.
Brilliant maneuvering by renamed user. Conquer does, though. Good 1-2 punch.
That's a good kill. Kremlin goes down at some point during all that. Guess he hit the rest of the conga line. This is allowing the Conqueror to now push up and try and finish off the Kremlin, and then maybe it can start taking points in B, but they've held on to that cap for so long now.
Well, and also if you look at Rain's positioning, they're ready for when that happens. AVAX has torpedoes coming in. There's a very convenient gap. Doesn't matter, they fizzle anyway. AVAX stopped shooting there. I'm curious as to why. I mean, maybe you can't arc the island right there? Either way, Grozovoy butt torp. Best torp.
Now the Venezia is once again spotted. Minotaur going to be trying to work this over.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about Burgon guns or Stalingrad guns.
Or Kremlin guns anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So you should be feeling pretty confident about this engagement.
Conk salvo. Boop.
Especially because of his friends. All right,
Shaft.
so that
Shaft looking like they're in a
frees
position
up.
to take a game.
Yeah, this frees up the north. It really, what matters is how is the south going to handle this, right? Because Wooster is quite low, barely dodges that torpedo. He's healing now, but he's the most valuable piece for Shaft in the south. They got to keep him on smoke. Vert's got one more smoke. Simply Carl has one more smoke. They're kind of not kiting away together.
Hey, Vert still has his torpedo launchers.
That's a win. That's a big win considering what he started with.
Yeah, no.
All right, so the Conqueror has decided to take up the exact same position that the Kremlin was in. Must have had envy or something. And look, conga line torpedoes coming in. Who knew?
Well, this could be painful.
Yeah.
I think he's managed to get out of the way, right?
Well, you see, here's the thing. He's decided to stop when he could have kept going. So because of that, he's going to take two. Forces the DCP and the heal. Ooh, we're gone. Nah.
Burgoyne's a speedy boy.
Yeah. He does take one on the butt. He does not have any more engine boosts. He does have 4 heals, though. All right, well, We're gone DCP. They know it. Just in time for AVAX to get the next smoke available. But Poor Amazing is running right at him, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see that radar momentarily.
Beguine finding another torpedo.
Yeah, that one's huge.
Alright, radar
'Cause
from
that's
the
going to be a
Minotaur
sticky
comes out.
flood.
Spots both the Haragumo and Worcester.
Yep. So in that situation, who do you go for?
Finish the Haru.
The low health. AVAX radar's back, catches the gearing.
Ooh, catches a slap from the Beguine too, though.
Oh, yes. Carl now is the focus target. He's right in front of the gearing and Minotaur. Oh, nice shot from the Conqueror, though. So they trade destroyers. AVAX is forced to beach at 1,600 hit points.
Yeah, this
Vert is
flank
about to
is
back
looking
into radar
dangerous.
range.
Yeah, but Amazing wasn't looking that way. Amazing was looking to farm out this Conqueror.
Yeah.
Conqueror's going to be forced forward into, well, safety. Torpedoes towards the
Yes.
Moskva gang. They're all going to be hydroed. I don't think he's at risk of these. Gearing tops the Worcester. Oh. Well, this just got hairy, didn't it?
Yeah. This absolutely just got hairy.
Gang takes one torpedo in the Moskva, forces the DCP. 5 minutes left on the clock, 100 points, ticking for Rain currently 2 minutes 30 for the victory. Beguine is
Yep.
low in the middle.
Gang does pop his radar, catches Ripree's gearing kind of almost out in the open. For Amazing continues to shoot at the conch. Gon gets another heal off. That's huge. Rosovoy opening up now.
Minotaur opening up, Gearing opening up, Grozvoy opening up. They are desperate for this kill.
They are. Little too late, though, I think, and they're going to lose probably the Grozavoy for the trouble.
Grozvoy's dark. There's still some shells coming in, but I think he's going to get away with it. Conqueror trying his best to smash this Moskva through the bow. Gets a big chunk, actually.
He does, yeah. And he's
Conqueror
getting a
super
super
heal
heal
going.
off. Gorgon's about to die. We're
Point
about
lead
to
still
see a
in
hero
favor of
play
Rain.
from the dead. Ooh, Formazing is chasing the Grozavoy down with radar. It's going to be a dead Grozavoy.
Not necessarily. He has angles stern in. It's going to be a long radar, though. Okay.
Yep.
It's Conqueror on Moskva action is what we need to be focused on right now. The Minotaur of Zill is trying to get behind the Moskva. He's trying to backstab that cap.
Yep.
Minotaur now just absolutely ripping the Conqueror a new one. Con gets
Yeah,
one
I'm
more salvo out.
surprised.
Con gets a salvo
There he
out.
goes.
Oh, but that's it. That's the game.
That is game.
And
That
that's
is
not only
game.
game, that's tournament.
That's the match. That's the tournament. That's everything. Wow.
That was a close ending.
It was. I felt like Shaft wasn't able to capitalize as well as they wanted to on their situation. They couldn't get the kill on the Burgon as quickly as they needed to. And I felt like that conch just sitting there, taking up the same spot as the Krem and just dying. Oh, that hurts.
No, the Conqueror needed to be there so they could hold that cap for as long as possible. He did a lot of work from there.
Yeah.
The things that ran the game out was the Gearing taking that accidental torpedo after they'd survived the engagement with the Minotaur, like him and the Worcester versus the Haragumo. Like eating that torpedo would have given them the points for that. The Moskva trade would
Mm-hmm.
have happened there, and then it would have been Gearing Haragumo Minotaur versus Daring Minotaur. With the Minotaur capping C, it would have then rotated in a bit. This is all like hypotheticals and would have, could have, should have now, isn't it? But I think Vert would have probably
Yep.
eventually got ran down by the Minotaur, or played hide and seek with him. I'm not sure which. He wouldn't have had time to run him
Yeah.
down. His radar would have been on cooldown still, so he couldn't have ran him down.
Yeah. It's just I mean, it was the closest game of the three that we saw.
It was.
Um, so either way, congratulations to Rain. 3-0 stomp over Shaft, and that's it for the tournament, huh?
It is. I've had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time too. A lot of crazy moments today. I was gonna mention to you the first game that I saw, two Venezias with unique upgrades sitting next to each other on north, the one line, and they didn't use their smoke at all while they're spotted, and they just got farmed and dead. And I'm like, what?
I watched
What's
that.
going
They
on?
also ate torpedoes.
Yes. So it is what it is. We saw a lot of craziness, but first place, 5,000 doubloons each, 15 reds each, and 50,000 coal each. Second place, Shaft, still coming away with some good prizes, 4,000 doubloons, 12 reds each, and 37,500 coal. Not bad at all, huh?
Yeah, not bad at all. So Zath,
Yes, sir.
we've ran out of weekend content again.
What?
We've run out of content for the weekends now. It's like,
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. You might. I'm gonna keep streaming, as you know. So I'm gonna probably keep doing Worship's Grind Assist and replays or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, are you hanging it up, or are you gonna keep going too?
I'm gonna hang it up. I'm just gonna do my last few giveaways and just drop
Okay.
everyone off over at your place probably.
Dropping the kids off again. All
Yeah.
right.
I hope they were well
Well, thanks,
behaved
Steve.
last time.
Sounds good. But yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you. So thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've very much enjoyed casting with you. It's been great fun, Zath.
Yeah,
Wait,
we should definitely do this again sometime.
where's your usual partner in crime this weekend?
So I don't know. Um, I I think he had other stuff to do. Plus, it's an early morning for us, and that's you know, it's
Yeah,
tough.
it is
Um,
EU time zones, you know.
yep, yep. There's other streamers too that aren't participating. Like Minnie, I thought he would have been here, but you know, I think he's also relatively busy too. This is the fourth tournament. I think this is the fourth tournament that I've cast in the past couple of weeks. Let me see. We start with Team League,
Mm-hmm.
and then we go to Worship Masters,
Mm-hmm.
and then I cast the weekend before Classic. Between I cast the Karma Cup, which is kind of like a small little indie tournament. That was fun. And now WoW's Classic.
I like
So
to have some
that's
free time on weekends occasionally.
that's four tournaments in a row, guys. And I've been doing this every Saturday, Sunday since July 29th, and we're about to go into September. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 weeks of streaming, essentially for 4 days in a row.
Yeah,
Thursday,
well,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
wait for King of the Sea to start back up again, eh?
Honestly, I just did a King of the Sea. If you think of, 6 weekends in a row, I just did a King of the Sea. Actually, I did a little bit, more than that. So bring it on. I mean, and then we've got, oh God. Okay, well, there's more tournaments to come. Everybody wants to do tournaments. So, yay.
Yay!
Tournaments.
I like tournaments. They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. And
Look,
everyone's a little bit different. There's different tweaks and stuff, so that's cool too.
I still just want the feature I've been requesting for God knows how long, where I can basically just sit there and cast them live. Please, please, just give me spectator client-generated replays, please, for the love of God. Wargaming, please, please.
Hmm. That would be that would be really helpful.
Maybe it's a job for
Um,
trackpad. Maybe you can combine the minimap renderer and just have both teams be visible. Like,
mhm.
it would make my life so much better, man.
I mean, and not only that would give everybody a lot more
Content.
tools, and yeah, exactly. So,
That and like you could do so much more with it. You could have like you could have people from
hmm
like each team, for example, come in, talk about what was going on in the game. Like one person from each side to say, right, this is what happened here. Did you know this? Did you know this? Why
hmm
did you decide to turn this back? And then you can have an interaction between them where they say, well, I thought you were doing this. No, no, I was actually doing this because I wanted to do that. And that would be fantastic content. But the
right?
technology isn't there.
Nope, it is
Wargaming,
not.
please. Surely
Oh
our new
well,
community manager will work on that for us, right?
let's hope so. I mean, there's so many things in this game, right? That are in existence could use some polish. This is one area, um, but there's always new content being created as well, and new game modes and all that kind of stuff, new maps. So,
Yeah, but I don't
the
want
game's always
that.
changing.
I don't want that. I just want spectator overhauls, man. Just baking all the mods that I use. Can you imagine? You know how we have that little thing that pops up now saying Team Alpha is the winner? How about instead of Team
Yes.
Alpha, you just let the teams type a name in the training room chat so it says Rain is the winner.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's ugh, man.
And that's what I mean about polish, right?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if this game went through just a polish pass. And, I've said this, I know other CCs and other people have said it too. Like, just take a break from all the new content, polish pass, make the game shiny, neat. I mean, the visuals is nice. So, I think we're kind of getting there, but we'll see.
We'll see indeed. Well, Zath, it's been lovely to see you. I personally am going to do the same thing I do every weekend. Well, actually, it's a bank holiday weekend, so yeah. So that means that nobody's working tomorrow, which means everybody's drinking. Everybody's drinking.
Awesome. Awesome. Well,
3 days
I
of row
guess
is gonna kill me. By the way, 3 days of row is gonna kill me. I'm gonna turn out an alcoholic. I'm gonna be sat there like a stick
you're
figure.
citadeling your liver.
Yes, torpedoing it.
Constant with a 500 hit point launcher.
Oh god. I think I might have had a decent roll on my liver because it still works for now. For now, we'll see how long
Hmm.
that lasts. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap myself up and say goodbye to all my peoples. I will send the people out to your channel very shortly. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, Zath.
Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Appreciate it. Yeah, same to you, man. Don't citadel your liver too hard. Make sure you
Look,
DCP it every now and then.
oh, that's what Monday to Thursday are for. That's the recovery period.
Gotcha. Okay, that's your heal.
Yeah, it's on cooldown right now.
It's on cooldown. That's right. That's right. You popped it on Thursday. It's on cooldown.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you in a bit.
Adios.
Bye. Well, chat, it's just you and me. Thank you very much for joining me for WoW's Classic Tournament this weekend and last. Next tournament we have coming up is going to be probably King of the Sea, so that's going to be a couple of months away. Maybe, like, I don't know yet. I don't know if the dates have been announced or anything like that. But I haven't heard of any other tournaments, or at least nobody's reached out to me recently. We do have a clan battle season going on now, and they try to not collide clan battle seasons with tournaments too much because people are busy and playing clan battles, and it turns out that if you play a tournament all day, you can't be fucking bothered to play a clan battle afterwards. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me once again. Thank you to everybody who has supported the channel today, all the new followers, all the people who've dropped bits and subs. Thank you all. I hope you've had the best of times. I will catch you again sometime during this week, whenever I feel like it. I've been Penzo. Lord Zath was the guy that was on voice for me. I'll drop you over at his place. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday afternoon. I'll catch you later. Bye.